Hi guys, Deck 4 Drive Overland. Today I'm going to show you how to clean and condition leather seats that have got dirty. As some of you know, that I do enjoy going out and getting covered in mud, but at the same time I always love keeping the inside of my truck and the rest of my truck looked after and clean and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to get on with that now. So what I got and what I use is Autoglym leather cleaner, Autoglym leather care balm. I've got myself a soft detailing brush, slightly harder detailing brush, 2 clean microfiber towels, and I've got some tape because I'm going to put a line down the middle to show you the difference between it. I've also got completely clean bucket of water. I'll show you that now because I'll show you again later the difference of it when I've cleaned out the seat. So yeah, I'll get myself set up and I'll be back shortly. Right guys, first thing you want to do is give your seats a real good hoover, because whatever you do, you don't want to be having bits of stuff in there which is going to grind into your nice leather seats and the rest of it. This seat here, it's round the sides, it's got a little bit stiff where the sun's got to it, because leather is a natural product and it needs moisturising and stuff, so like your own skin, it dries out. But this one's dried out in places, but it's soft and other. But this one's not exactly the cleanest of seats, so yeah, we'll put a line down it and see how dirty it actually is. Alright, so first things first, we get our cleaner. Not necessarily have to use Autoglym, I'm not sponsored by them. It's just chemical I like using, so whatever chemical you like to use, grab it and get it going. Liberally apply the area you're going to do. So yeah, got a nice coverage over it, just like that. Then get your brush. I normally start with the soft one and see what comes up with it. Do one little section at a time, and if I need to, I'll then go up to the next one. So just start working it in and get cleaning away basically. Work it all in different directions because you want to work into all the material and stuff, but you've got to remember, when the seat's not cleaned, all the pores technically of the leather, like your skin, get blocked up, so you've really got to work it in places and keep trying and stuff, and you'll be surprised the filth that comes up. I can see it now actually in all the soap and stuff, the colour of the dirt that's coming out of this seat, which didn't actually look too bad like quick glance, but I knew it was dirty. But there we go, there's that done with a soft brush. I'll quickly wipe that one out. That's that one washed out. As I said, I'll show you the bucket after we're done, and I see the difference. What I do is get me a cloth, give it a wipe, nice clean microfiber cloth for the purpose of this. I'm just going to do it all in one thing, and as you can see, so the dirt that's coming out all around the edge there, that's what was in the seat. But what I'm going to do now, put the cloth up there, I do it again, because I like to make sure that the seats are lovely and clean so it takes the balm properly. But this time I'm going to very gently go across it with a slightly stiffer brush. But hardly any pressure at all, just use the brush to do what it is, because I don't want to damage the leather. Once again, and now rinse that one off in the bucket. And now once again, we're going to wipe it all over again. So remove this lot, but then we're going to, oh, my tape's coming off, we don't want to do that. But keep rinsing the cloth off, and then go back and wipe again. Make sure you get it into all the little gaps and crevices and stuff where all the dirt and everything sits. And once again, wash it out again. And keep repeating the process so you make sure you've removed all the soap and everything else out of it. As you can see, I'm still getting dirt out of the seat, so I just keep going until nothing comes off of it. But now I'm done with that, and that's seats now were like relatively rinsed off. I use a cloth just to dry it off a bit. So that's it, now dried off a bit. But I'll leave that to fully dry before I put the barb on stuff. But let's take the tape off and see what difference there is. Don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but here it goes. Oh yeah, we can see it. There's your difference. As you can see, clearly night and day difference between clean side and the dirty side, which the seat didn't actually look that bad. But that just proves the point there to you. The difference of how clean and dirty a seat actually is. So guys, now I showed you the difference between how it does it. The material's all softer and everything now, and it's starting to get the dirt out of it and feel like a seat, not shiny and horrible and stuff like that. Because basically all the seats which are all shiny like this, that's dirt. That's ground in dirt that you've polished with your bum and your clothes and everything else into your seat. So you've got to get it out before you can then put your moisturise on it. So I'm going to get on now, clean the rest of this seat, top, back and the rest of it. And I'll show you it completely clean, and then I'll show you, as I said, the bucket of water to show you what's come out of it. So I'm just going to crack on, guys, and back in a minute. Yeah, in the front row, kicking back old school tracks like damn. Can't get enough of this mode, like I don't even know where I am. Ooh, baby, get hyped to the beat, let's go, cause this is our jam. This is our jam. Let's go. Oh. Let me break it down right quick for my haters, my dictators and bad raiders. Since you never seem to get it right no more, then right no more. Kick back your feet and watch your back from perpetrators. My game's strong in my Range Rover. I got the blackjack juice and my racks off the roof. And you see the SUV rolling up next to me, old enough to take you over Sesame. Remember, back when I was a kid, all I did was stroll back from the cold over South Bridge. My mama told me do no entiendo. All I ever heard was noise over my Nintendo. But when you get the chance to go up in this life, make sure that you take it, never ever think twice, yeah. And if you wanna get higher, pick up the mic and get to rapping, cause you're never getting higher. Yeah. Right, so there's the seat all done and stuff. As you can see now, it's showing up on the camera a bit shiny, but it's actually not. The touch of the seat, etc., feels so different. It's all nice and dry now. That is your bare leather, basically, which is how they're meant to be. The semi-sheen, like matte-ish sort of finish to them. So remember guys, every time you wipe the seat and stuff, give it a good rinse in the bucket. As I promised, I'll show you now what it's like when you do it. So here you go, look. As you would have seen then guys, it's quite surprising what actually comes out of the seats itself. As you can see, the seat didn't look that bad, but as you just seen with the bucket, it obviously was. So now we're on to nourishing the seat and clearing it. As I said, I'm using Autoglym leather care balm, which is just like a feed and protects at the same time. You can use whatever product you like, so grab your favourite one and get using that one. Some people use applicator sponges and stuff. I sometimes do, but for this occasion I'm going to use a microfiber towel. What I'll do is load the towel up, put that out of the way. But here's one for you, because I got perforated seats, I won't just leave that on top of that. I'll actually spread that into my towel, so it actually gets evenly spread around the stuff. So we get actually loose and actually into there. Otherwise you end up with big blotchy bits inside the perforated bits, and it won't go in. So now I've got the cloth like that, I'll just dab it around and we'll get working it in. But work it in, not have to press hard, but a little bit of firm pressure just to try and work it into the leather. Because once, as I've said before, you got to use it to get open the pores up and actually work it into the seats. Bits where the seats have gone harder, you might have to do a few times to get the suppleness back to them, but it will always come back. Just remember to make sure you get every part of the seat. You're not trying to rub it directly into the seat, but the more you get into it, the more it actually goes in through the material, the softer and more protected the seat will actually be from staining and things like that. Right, that's the bottom bit with the first coat on. We're going to leave that like that. I'm just going to get the top bit done now. So now what you're doing, now you got it all in there, you're now looking at the seat. Some places will have soaked up it up straight away, like around here. Got a patchy bit there, patchy bit here, where it's all soaked straight into it and got actually into the material and sucked it up because it was so dry. So what I'm going to do now, put another couple of coats on, doing the same process each time. Once I've left it, I'll leave it 2 or 3 minutes. I'll then buff it off with a completely clean, dry, another microfiber towel to put it back to the proper finish to the leather, the satiny matte finish, instead of the shiny which it is now because it's got the chemical, it's got the balm on it. As you can see there guys, you don't have to do this bit, I like to do it. I like to leave a layer after I finish on top of it to just let it soak for 30 seconds to a minute so it starts to absorb whatever's there. Then I'll do the same again, just the same cloth I used to put it on with. I'll wipe it over again, then as I said I'll let it dry, well not dry but soak in, and once it's soaked in we'll buff it off to the finish that leather's meant to be. A clean, soft, like satiny finish to it. So it looks like it's just come out of the factory. As I said, giving that a few minutes now to soak in, that layer I left at the top. I'll just wipe it over. With the same cloth, just rubbing in what's left in there. To allow that last little bit to soak in really well. Now we'll put that cloth to one side, and we'll just let that go, let that soak in for a bit, for 2 minutes, I think it says. Yeah, a few minutes to allow it to fully absorb properly, then buff off with a microfiber cloth. So yeah, I'm doing it the right way. Just wanted to make sure, so I didn't give you guys any false information or anything. Right then guys, I've given that good, oh let's have a look. giving it 5 minutes to soak in and stuff. Now it's dry to touch, it's just a little bit greasy where it's there, so we'll buff it off now with a completely dry towel. As we can see, instantly it's removing the excess off of it, and it's turning it into a real nice finish to the leather. I can just feel by now, by doing this, it's so much nicer. Even the hard bit, which is really hard there, that's starting to soften up. So over the period of a few days of now keep just putting the balm into it, it will eventually come back to as it should be. Just remember to keep changing it, turning your cloth, just get the clean bit so it's absorbing what's left on the material. Because you want natural looking seats, you don't want the shininess. Because as I explained earlier, the shininess is what makes them look dirty. And there you go, guys. I know the light's not amazingly perfect in there, but as you can see, one lovely clean seat with a lovely finish to it. Look how soft that is now. Back to how leather should be and stuff. So lovely. Ignore that bit, I've got to get some bits and repair that sometime with the colour and stuff, but that'll be another video for another time of colouring the seats back in properly. Right there guys, it's just this week's little short clip, video, or whatever you want to call it, of me getting some life back into my my seats and stuff. So as you probably noticed, it was well overdue a good one, the rest of it. So I'll leave you and leave you guys. I'll get on with the rest of my seats because they all need doing. So I don't want one clean seat, I want the rest of it. And stay safe guys, we'll see you on the next episode. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to give us a comment down the bottom down there, let us know what you think of what I've done, and if you need any help or anything, or got me any tips, let me know. As usual, merch is available and stuff, so stay safe guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ta-da.